morning, Game Reactor. By now, you've all have seen the Wii U unboxing videos, a lot of them. First, it was Satoru Iwata, Nintendo president, with the first Wii U unboxing video, and then a lot of American video game sites showed what's in the box next to me. So, this box is empty. Here in Game Reactor, we're gonna focus on the hardware itself, which is the real deal here, and we are going to compare it to other Nintendo hardware and Nintendo items. So, as I said, this box is empty. You know what's in the box already. So, let's check out the hardware itself. Here with me, I have a Wii U console. Sorry, I don't have the Satoru Iwata or Mario white gloves, so this is a fingerprint fest. But we can quickly check it out, see what's in there. We can show for the first time the back of the unit. It's not as big as you can imagine from the pics. We're gonna compare it later. So basically, this is the disc slot, and this is the front flap, which is really cool because it hides in the front, so it doesn't remain open. This is the sync button, so it's easier to synchronize your Wii U gamepad or Wii remote with this unit. You don't have to open it, and the same happens to the new Wii remotes, which we want to check out later. There are two USB slots, and same goes for the back of the unit, so for a total of 4, and then the SD card slot. As you know, with this console you cannot save your downloads to the SD. Instead you're gonna have to use the USB HDD connection. Then we have the eject and power buttons, and these little legs, so when it's standing vertical, it can breathe and it's cooler. And then the back of the unit, also heavily, there's space and a fan for cooling. We have the HDMI port first for a Nintendo console. Here's the HDMI official logo, the AC adapter for the electricity and power, and the legacy audio and video multi-out, and the sensor bar port, which is used for giving power to the sensor bar, the sensor bar above of the TV with the little lights that you can point at with the Wii remote. We're gonna talk about this later in Game Reactor. As you can see, there's no optical audio output, so this makes it a little tricky to give multi-channel audio to your receiver and then having surround in your setup. But there's a possibility to do that, and we're gonna study it later if you don't have HDMI audio receiver. That is pretty much the console unit. You don't have the flap for the GameCube controllers, so if you have still some GameCube gamers around, you better keep your Wii or your GameCube. That's for the unit itself. Now let's compare it to other Nintendo consoles. This is the Wii U. As said, it's not as big or as heavy as you might have think. Let's close this. I don't know how to do it. Oh, okay, it's easy. As you might have thought with the pics, the official pictures. First obvious comparison is with the Wii console. We have pretty fitting black Wii here. There you go. Almost the same the same front view. This is horizontal. As you can see, it has to breathe, but it's more powerful. But it's not that much larger, longer. As said, we lose this thing, we lose the GameCube memory card slots, and it's rather similar in the back too, as you can see there. But you may also have seen this kind of comparison, so let's have another, maybe more original comparison. We also have a GameCube here. So, there you go. It's compared to a GameCube. And we also have a Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64. There it is. It's much lighter than Nintendo 64. You know, the brick, power brick, is put into there. And you have it outside with the Wii U. Really cool design, this red Nintendo 64. There we go. This is the Wii U gamepad. You've already seen it from every possible angle. There's a cool video in GeoTV in which you can see every button, every feature explained, official description. You know how it works, you know what it does. You know you can draw or write. You know you have your asymmetric gameplay. You can watch, you can look at the gamepad, or you can look at the TV. There's a sensor bar, so as you can know, as you already know, you can point at this screen with the Wii remote, and you can control your TV. You can recharge it with the recharging stand. You can take your own photo with this camera and then make a me out of it, like on the 3DS. You can control your TV or your audio receiver. And that's pretty much it. We've checked out the Wii U console quickly, the Wii U gamepad quickly. You know all about it, and if you don't, you can check out Game Reactor with all the official and first-hand impressions on it. It's almost there. And now let's compare the Wii U gamepad to some other Nintendo controllers and Nintendo handhelds. And other things. We have the 3DS here. This is a Nintendo 3DS. Let's compare screen size. Go. Camera. It's a bit bigger. The one on the Wii U gamepad. Same happens to the D-pad. As you know, they replaced the circle pad by the usual joysticks, which are clickable. The buttons a bit larger too. This is it. And then we have the Legend of Zelda Wii remote. D-pad is also a bit bigger. Same happens to buttons, obviously, which is a bit more comfortable. Another thing we have in here, it's Wii remote, but the new final edition, which is going to be sold from now on for Wii U players. It's the same as you can find on the Wii. It works the same. It has the Wii Motion Plus technology inside, but the little difference is that it has the sync button outside, same as the Wii U console, so it's much easier to synchronize with your Wii U console. We have a little Game Boy Micro in here, as you can see. This is the actual screen comparison. This screen was really bright when it came out. Really recommendable for Game Boy Advance games. We also have the GameCube controller. Obviously this D-pad is much worse now. We also have a Nintendo 64 controller. Getting back to the GameCube one, two things to notice is the joystick is pretty much the same from this hardware. Every Nintendo joystick appears to be the same one, 8 directions, but this wasn't clickable. This is the first one which you can click. And then the L and R buttons, which were analog, and this time they're just digital buttons, which is the same for some games. For example, let's think, how could you play a F-Zero game with this? Let's see what Nintendo has in the kitchen for us, because we cannot accel or break like with the GameCube. We also have classic controller. I don't have the Wii U Pro controller here. Pretty much the same. I think the D-pad is a bit smaller in the Wii U gamepad. As you can see, rather similar in black, shiny black. It's exactly the same, almost the same, analog sticks. So that was the Wii U Gamepad comparison to other Nintendo handhelds and other Nintendo controllers, previous controllers. This is the ultimate one with every single feature. But we have a last comparison to make, and not less important than the previous ones. We have a Goomba. So, if you have a Goomba around at home, you know this is how it compares to the Wii U Gamepad. As you can see, this is the size. And if this Goomba had any NFC technology inside, same as the Skylander monsters and creatures, with this little NFC sensor we have in here, we could put the Goomba on top of the Wii U Gamepad, and it could be recognized, and something could happen on the game, on the screen. But this is non-NFC technology Goomba. So that's all. You have this last but not less useful comparison, so you know what to expect from the Wii U Gamepad and the Wii U console when it comes out in Europe in November the 30th. You know, it's almost there, it's almost out in the Americas, and you can look forward to it, and you can look forward to Game Reactor launch games reviews and Game Reactor console final review in the next couple of days. Thank you for watching.